I refuse to please others at the expense of my emotional well-being, even if it means saying no to people who are used to hearing yes. Greetings. My name is Joseph Yagar. Welcome to another Life in Perspective broadcast. My objective is to provide thought-provoking discussions so you can optimize your perspective on life. A few weeks ago, Dr. Rafaela Espinal, a seasoned educator in New York, refused to perform the Wakanda Forever salute for a photo taken during a meeting. According to her, the gesture introduced a racial divide where there should be none. She was supposedly fired without explanation only a year before she was eligible for her Department of Education lifetime pension. The hypocrisy doesn't end there. Before I continue, please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already done so by clicking the subscribe link below. It's free and would be much appreciated. You may also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Dr. Espinal, a single mother, identifies herself as American Dominican, yet allegedly has been told by colleagues that she isn't black enough and she should just learn to be quiet and look pretty. Supposedly, the verbal disrespect was a regular occurrence. The photo displayed all over mainstream and social media suggests that her salute is half-hearted, yet several others in the photo don't perform the salute at all. Where is their name in public admonition? The Department of Education claims that Dr. Espinal had behavioral issues, alienated parents and students, and had poor hiring practices. The case has not yet been tried and all the evidence not yet presented, and so we should not rush to judgment. However, this is not an incident that is limited to race alone. It is present everywhere. There is power to be grabbed, be it in government, education, corporation, sports, religion, military, and everywhere else humans seek to move ahead. And it's here to stay. So what can we do about it? In my humble opinion, those who are truly strong and powerful don't have to flaunt their strength, threaten, and put other people down to display strength. In fact, it's quite the opposite. It's their composure and grace under pressure that defines their power. They know how to say no and detach from toxic people respectfully and without much effort. Don't mistake their kindness and tolerance for weakness. Strong leaders are expected to make unpopular decisions. They themselves aren't always happy to make them, but when they do, it's not about flaunting their power or to single someone out in shame. They praise others in public and criticize in private. It's not about power to them. It's about leadership. What's important for all of us to recognize is that leadership isn't only for those with a title. How we lead our lives is the greatest form of leadership there is. Being true to ourselves, how we treat others, not saying yes when we want to say no because we are concerned about being liked or what others think of us. Not following the crowd when we know it's the wrong direction for us, becoming comfortable being uncomfortable, standing alone, owning our decisions, and taking responsibility for our outcomes. None of this requires a title. In fact, that is the most powerful way to make a difference and bring about change. From ancient times to the present, there are infinite examples of individual leadership becoming a doctrine for entire civilizations. Ordinary men and women of all races, occupations, religions, and without wealth and title, whose self-leadership, courage, and example dictate the way we live today. Shepherds, slaves, philosophers, accused heretics and witches, farmers, soldiers, and college dropouts. They were persecuted, burnt at the stake, crucified, exiled, mocked, and assassinated for standing up for something bigger than themselves against the odds. They didn't necessarily seek to change the world, but they did. The impact of such example cannot be stopped even by kings and queens, emperors and presidents with great power and wealth. Ella Wheeler Wilcox made that point best when she said, "There is no chance, no destiny, no fate that can circumvent or hinder or control the firm resolve of a determined soul." Rafaela Espinal's story may have made the news, but it is one of thousands that occur daily unnoticed, tolerated, and ignored. If yours is such a story, I cannot tell you what to do as I don't know your circumstances and what's at stake. What I can say is that you don't need to be rich, powerful, and have a title to take a stand and make a change. You never know how great a difference it may make in the world. Please like, subscribe, and share this video, and let me know what topics you would like my perspective on in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.